Well, I actually started in engineering, and one day I was looking at my paycheck and I was like, man, I get paid the same thing no matter what I do. So I was like, I want to make more money. So what I got to do? So I did some research on how to make money as an engineer, and it was a lot of things that I didn't feel like doing. So then I Googled how to control your income, and all these sales jobs popped up. So I had a choice between cars and cell phones, so I ended up choosing cars. So it was a gentleman named Barrington Chappelle that I trained in car sales when real estate was down. And he always told me about this job, the new construction side of real estate. And he was like, oh, you'll be good at it, you'll be great, this will be awesome, it'll be a good opportunity for you. All right, cool. I said, what I gotta do? He said, oh, call my manager and you tell him I sent you, he'll hire you on the spot. I didn't know anything about FHA, conventional, I didn't know nothing. So I was like, okay, I'll just go bite the bullet, go with a builder that pays a little less just to get the training. And then that's how I started my new home construction sales career in real estate, which is now going on 10 years. Well, you gotta let them know that even though this is business and this is a big purchase, you gotta let them know that it's just still a purchase. So you can't be uptight with the purchase, because then when you're uptight, you start overthinking yourself and you end up making a bad decision. So my job is, I call myself a consultant, because my job is to help you get enough information so that way you can make an easy and sound decision no matter where it's at. So I try to at least make it fun, because at the same time, this is a big purchase. I deal with a lot of first-time home buyers, so they're scared. So you gotta make it fun, gotta be a little animated, gotta be a little jumpy, kind of make them seem like, hey, it's okay. This is easy. It's just like buying a car. You already bought one though, so let's keep moving forward. This is gonna start your portfolio. It's gonna start your way to wealth. This is gonna be one of the biggest purchases you make that actually gain you generational wealth for later. And you just gotta make it fun and happy for them. So if I'm happy, they're usually happy. If I'm uptight, then they're usually uptight, because usually they don't know what they're doing, and I'm there to guide them through it. I actually fell into bodybuilding, and luckily I already had good work ethic. But that bodybuilding did teach me to be a little bit more disciplined and actually learn how to plan out things, because when you go into trying to make your body better, you have to plan out your workout. You gotta plan out your day. You gotta know what you're gonna be doing for the entire week. So because of that, that translated into my workplace and how I work, because now I plan out my entire week as well. Same thing with body. When I wake up in the morning, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what time I need to do it. I have it all laid down. 3 o'clock, I gotta do this. 4 p.m., I gotta do this. 4:30, this gotta be done. This has to be done by 5, now I gotta do this at 6. So my days start at 3:45 in the morning. So I get a lot more done because I start so early, but that's really from the bodybuilding aspect of it. So it's something that I do all the time, so it's just a part of my life. So when I'm preparing for a competition, or even it's my daily life, I know what I can and cannot eat. Just like when you're a real estate agent, you know what you can and cannot do. There's certain things that you always have to be available. You always have to know and be up on all the new loans or all the new programs, things like that. So if you live it, then it's really not a task, because it's something that you do every single day. Well, they fall hand in hand. So there's no such thing as a part-time diet, just like there's no such thing as a part-time realtor. So I'm a person who knows everything about everything. There's not one thing that I don't know, especially about a particular community. Like, I'm mostly here in the Peace Creek community. So like my colleagues, they call me the mayor of Peace Creek, because if there's something that somebody don't know, they're gonna say, ask Ronnell, because they know I know it. So I kind of take pride in making sure I memorize and know everything about everything. Even if you say, hey, how much is a Dover and what's the lot? I can tell you the exact price, the lot, what street is on, the location, and what phase is in construction. Well, Peace Creek is gonna be 556 homes in total, mixed between 2-story and 1-story homes. It's basically a low maintenance community with low amenities. All we have is a playground, pool, and a couple walking trails. And the reason for that is they want to keep the HOA as low as possible, because they want to make sure that it's affordable for everybody. Well, I have a lifestyle that I like to keep up with, and with being a great real estate agent comes with great rewards. And that's why I stay motivated, because money motivates most. So if my clients are happy, I get more referrals. More referrals I get, more sales I get, more sales I get, more settlements I get, more settlements I get, more money I get. Ronnell with Ronnell Homes. When you buy a home with me, you buy a home with the best. And you always get the best service. So the funny thing is, I don't have a favorite vehicle. My favorite vehicle changes every 6 months. So literally, I'm a person where, it's funny, my client just came the other day and she's like, I came by the office yesterday, I didn't see your car, so you wasn't there. I said, I was in the office. She was like, well, I was looking for this car. I said, oh no, I got rid of that car and now I have a Range Rover. So she's like, so she probably, we know each other for 7 months, and in the 7 month time, I had about 4 different cars. So honestly, the real estate market, as a person who studied it, it really hasn't changed. It just repeats itself. So all it does is go up and down, just like the stock market. One day is up, next day is down. Too many people in the market, they gotta do things like raise rates to bring people out of the market because sometimes the economy can't handle it. But sometimes the economy needs those big purchases, and then the market lower, and then that's when it's buying season. So honestly, it really didn't do too much. It's just going through its trends. And the trend is always up one time, down another. It usually switches every 3 to 6 years. You have to remember that everyone do not know what you know. So something that's common knowledge to you is not common knowledge to everybody else. So the biggest thing for me is patience, because I do move fast. So I have to teach myself how to slow down. So slowing down helped me break things down in layman's terms, because I have to remember that everybody don't have the real estate knowledge that I have, even though some people act like they do. So my biggest problem and hurdle is literally slowing down and breaking down the process just to make it easier for everyone. Your client is still a person, so you treat them as a person. So if I treat you as a person or a human being as you are, we're eventually, because we're talking so much, we're gonna become friends. So even when I see you, I have a great memory, so even when I see you, I can look at you and remember your name. So just because I remember everyone's name, that also makes them feel very welcoming, because you gotta remember, I may be dealing with 100 different people, but they're only dealing with you. So they'll always remember who you are, because you're gonna be the first person they think of every time they enter their door. Like, man, Ronnell really helped me with my house, man. He really did. Let me call him. I need to ask him about these cabinets. You'll be like their almost personal trusted advisor. Like I said before, if you make them a friend, then they always gonna feel valued. Because if you used to walk in the door, let's say I sold you a home 2 weeks ago, and you walk in the door and I greet you like I never met you before. You're gonna be like, okay, this dude, I'm just another number, it's just another sale to him. But as soon as you come out, I go, Deanna, what's up with you? How your kids doing? Or how's this going? Hey, did you pass that test? What happened to the test? Did you go to school now? Did you graduate? Did you do this? And I remember everything about your life from what we talked about weeks in advance. Then you always feel special. Because I actually took the time to get to know you instead of just trying to sell you something.